Oh, I didn't know you were here. Well, while you're here, I might as well show you. We got some goodies. And these goodies are brought to you by our new channel sponsor, Max Speeding Rods, as you can see on this side of the box. Max Speeding Rods. Max Speeding Rods hit me up on Instagram and told us that they like what we do. They like all the stuff that we're doing. They like the channel. They like Ray Built as a whole, and wanted to see if they had any parts that we would like. And I picked two items that we have right here. So I'm gonna open them with you guys if you wanna come in close, grab a razor blade, and we're gonna start with this one. Slice this open here. So here we have one of Max Speeding Rod's billet shifters. Yeah, you might be wondering what this is for, and it is for the Civic. So Max Speeding Rods makes a variety of items, and those items vary from coilovers to control arms, shifters, rods, pistons, all types of stuff. You know, take a look at that. But here we have their billet shifter. Here's the top portion of the shifter. This is what mounts onto here. And then you have your shifter rod. Your shifter rod where your shift knob threads on, which I happen to have an awesome shift knob right here. It comes with your assortment of Allen keys. All the Allen keys here, so you can adjust all your locking nuts and all pretty much put it together, right? This is the first item they sent us. This will be going on to the Honda, and we'll be doing that together. The next item we got, this one's pretty cool and was unexpected. This one's pretty big. It's heavy. It doesn't make noise, but we're gonna see what it is. Let's see what it is. So here we have one of Max Speeding Rod's GT Series turbos. It's the size of my head. If you want a comparison, it's the size of my head. So they sent us over a turbo here, so we can come up with a little concoction of what car we want to put it on. Honestly, Max Speeding Rods has come along to join us in the journey of both these cars, and I want to start off by thanking them for that. Second of all, I want to talk to you a little bit about Max Speeding Rods, their parts that they have, their catalog, and if you want to take a look at it with me, we'll go ahead and see. If you go to maxspeedingrods.com, you can go ahead and click on the listing. You'll have coilovers, turbos, suspension system parts, engine systems. I mean, anything, drivetrain parts, carburetors, pretty much anything you can think of they have. You can click on one of their tabs. It'll give you your series of options. They have TC series coilovers. They have T7 series coilovers. You can go by height and adjustment dampening. You can make your choices based on your car. So we'll take a look at some of the options they have. We'll just click on their BMW series coilovers. We'll scroll through. We'll take a look at their newest style coilovers. And if you look, they come with coilover wrenches, Allen keys. They have pretty much everything you need. These are bolt-on, pretty much plug-and-play parts, man. That's a little bit of a look at some of the stuff that Max Speeding Rods has on their website. As of right now, Max Speeding Rods has given us a discount code. If you go to their website, you can use RayBuilt at checkout for 10% off of your discounts. Go ahead and check them out. I'm pretty sure that'll at least cover your shipping, right? So go check them out, use the discount code. Max Speeding Rods is now, like I said, officially part of the channel. So we'll be working with them, getting a ton of parts for the cars. I have previously had parts from Max Speeding Rods. I've had coilovers on my 9th gen Civic. I have their top hats on this car now. I have had them on my Integra. I have used their control arms. I've used a lot of their parts, and they're reliable, they're useful, and they will help you out when you're in a pinch, and they're affordable. That's the biggest thing, they're affordable. So like I said, go down to the site, check out their parts. If I trust them, you have to trust them. So if you support me, support Max Speeding Rods, because they got awesome items like the ones that we have right on this table. Like, come on, look at the shine. I know you like shiny stuff. You like shiny stuff. So go check out and get a shiny shifter if that's what you want to do. Like I said, thank you so much to Max Speeding Rods. Thank you so much for being part of the channel. We look forward to working with them, getting a bunch of parts for the cars, and showing you guys how to put them onto the cars. So let's move on to putting them on the car. So I have to pull all the little things out of my center console. It's not a lot that I got here. I have a little rubber, like a little rubber pad here. Take that out. Take the shifter off. This pops off. And it's just some screws. So we will start with these right here. I suck at this. This is for anyone that thinks I'm good at what I do. Alright, brother. Okay. Center console's out. So now's the fun part. So we have two little cotter pin clips here that hold the shifter cables on. You can pull these little guys right off the shifter and then unbolt the bottom 4 bolts of the shifter, unclip this, which will get zip tied onto the new one, and pretty much start reassembling. So we'll come back when I get all the tools. So we got pliers and we have our 12 mil. Go ahead and bend the clip out the way, like so. If I can ever get to it. Oh man, I'm failing. Man, my demise is a clip, a cotter pin. Try to get the other one off. Maybe I'll fail. Succeeded. This pin comes out. Now the shifter is loose. I'm gonna make memory of what gear I'm in. I guess we're gonna put it in gear. Guess it's good to set it into a gear and you remember what you're in. So we're in first. Leave it in first gear. Now the cable shouldn't move. Panel pop that. Now we have space. We're 12 mil. First one out. Second. And fourths. Pop the clips, the little, oh, I probably should have done this before, huh? The little retaining clip for the actual shifter cable comes off like that. You got one, pops off to the side. Oh, it spins and it locks in. And at that point, you are birthed with an old shifter, floppy old shifter. So we're gonna have to take these little inserts out of here. We'll pop those out real quick. We'll clean this area up real quick before we put the new shifter on so it looks nice and pretty. And we'll get back in here when we're ready to put the new one in. Squeeze them. Squeeze them out. You know. So we got all 4 of them out. Nice and pretty. This guy is now history. Put that right there. Some glass cleaner. Go ahead and clean this up. Spray it down. Now that that is nice and clean. Oh. Well, I guess I'm cutting that part out. We're gonna go ahead and try to get these rubber inserts in without having a hard time, which that might seem a little harder than I think. I think I'm gonna take these little metal ring, little sleeve out. Okay, that does seem to be the easiest way to do it. That's that. Set our shifter into place. We'll go ahead and grease up our bolts here. You know, we have a tendency of having issues with seized bolts in the future. Get them started in by hand. Make sure you don't strip them. That would suck. At this point, let's go ahead and get this guy somehow. And then we turn it. A little bolt in here that holds like a little sleeve. It's kind of small, so if you have fat fingers, just kind of grab. Oh no, never mind. I'm wrong. sleeve is actually part of the bolt, guys. Look at Max speeding rods. You guys are awesome. Look, the bolt is sleeved, so you don't have to worry about the sleeve falling off like I was about to do. You have two adjustments here. I'm not really sure if it's for shorter throw. We'll go ahead and check up on that after. Once I get everything lined up and put in, I can go ahead and put this on perfectly. This bolt. Is it this one? Nope. Let's pour them out. It is this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and lower it all the way down. I'm gonna set it pretty low for the time being until I figure out where I need it to be. And there we have the shifter installed. So I'm gonna switch seats just to get, you know, a real feel. Thanks to Max Speeding Rods, I now have a real boy shifter in my car, guys. I can race, I can be super stance boy fast. You know, we're good at that. So let's get the center console back in. You might break it.
I might break I might break the animal.
Oh. You never even know that it's a race car. Wow.
Oh.
So as you guys saw, that was the install of the Max Speeding Rods billet shifter. It works for the DC5, so the RSXs. It works for the M2s. They're great. You can use it with the K-swap. You can use it with the stock D-series. You just saw me install it, and I have a stock D-series with D-series cables, so they work, and you guys can use them in your EM2s, sedan, coupe. It does not matter what it is. Check out Max Speeding Rods, like I said. Go down below, check out the link to the shifter, check out the link to the turbo. You can go down onto their website, scroll through, check out their parts. I will have their website link down below. I'll have their Instagram link down below. I will have the discount code down below. And like I said, if I trust Max Speeding Rods, you should trust Max Speeding Rods. We can trust Max Speeding Rods. You guys have a good night.